This is a regular meeting of the City Council of the City of Elizabeth. Convening as the Municipal Board of Alcohol and Beverage Control. Notice of this meeting has been prominently posted on the City Hall bulletin board reserved for such announcements and is on file with the City Clerk and ABC Board Secretary, Room 106, City Hall, Elizabeth, New Jersey, and mailed to any person upon request. A copy of the annual notice was mailed to the Star Ledger and the Home Tribune in compliance with the requirements of New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act. I would ask Councilman Goldman to lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First order of business. Motion to approve minutes from the scheduled ABC meeting held September 26, 2011.
So moved, Mr. President.
Moved by second. Second. Councilman Mazza. Discussion. Roll call.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Councilmember Zedani.
Aye.
Councilmember Goldman.
Aye.
Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President King.
Aye. Minutes accepted. Next order of business. Application for person-to-person and place-to-place transfer. Daniel E. Straffy, Esquire, United States Bankruptcy Court. Appointed Chapter 7 Trustee for J&M Restaurant Bar Incorporated. Inactive Liquor Retail Consumption License Number 2004-33-190-003. City License Number C-253. Located at 113-111-113 First Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey. 07206 with mailing address at 670 Commons Way, Building I, Township, New Jersey 08755. 2. Apple Food Services Elizabeth LLC, trading as Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Bar, under retail consumption license number 2004-03-190-004, city license number C253, to a still location at 651 Kakowski Road, spaces number 111 and 1115, Elizabeth, New Jersey 07201. Corporate structure, Joan Garden, 10 Ridgecrest Road, South Florida, New Jersey. Trustee with 0.9% of business owner and 10 shares. 10 shares. Welcome.
Thank you, members of the board. My name is Jack Hall. I'm the attorney for Dairy Enterprises and for the food service of Elizabeth LLC. With me on my left is Tom McDonald, a district manager for Applebee's, in charge of many area restaurants in this particular area of the state. Tom has been with the company for 18 years, well familiar with it. We are happy and looking forward to being here in your community. We've forgotten what a fine corporation to be, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be here tonight and go over our application with you.
Thank you very much. Questions from colleagues?
Yes. I just had a quick question. This move from First Street to there, that's what is washing case?
That's correct. We are under our ordinance, we're allowed to do it today.
The washing case, yes. Okay, thank you.
Other comments? Much looking forward to seeing Applebee's down there. I'll be down there myself spending a lot of money. Roll call. Motion.
I'll make a motion, Mr. President.
Councilman Goldman, second. Who's the second, please? Councilman Sedano, thank you. Roll call.
Councilmember Jackson.
Aye.
Councilmember Sedan.
Aye.
Councilmember Coleman.
Aye.
Councilmember Mansell.
Aye.
Council President Lee.
Aye, passes. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you.
Let me know when you make it really well. Make it three for down here.
Half off half.
Next order of business, this application was tabled on the September 26, 2011 ABC meeting. I need a motion to remove the table. Application to person table.
Second.
That was Councilman Madsen, Councilman Sedan, thank you. Okay, roll call.
Councilmember Jacobs. Councilmember Sedan.
Aye.
Councilmember Coleman.
Aye.
Councilmember Mansell.
Aye.
Council President Lee.
Aye. It's off the table. Application for person-to-person transfer from Clear Blue Sky Incorporated, Oakland Plenary Retail Consumption License Number 2004-00-147-006, City License Number C-210, located at 1204 East Grand Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey, to Applebee Incorporated, trading as Clear Blue Sky Lounge and Restaurant, Oakland Plenary Retail Consumption License Number 2004-147-007, City License Number C-210, located at 1204 East Grand Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey, corporate structure, George Almeida, 1025 Prospect Street, Hillside, New Jersey. For the president with 80% business owned and 8 shares, Yannette Gonzalez, 734 Cleveland Avenue, Linden, New Jersey. Secretary with 20% of business owned and 2 shares as well. John? Can't hear the TV, you gotta turn on.
Sergio Pastor here on behalf of Almeida Group. On behalf of Almeida, here is Jeanette Gonzalez, seated directly. Appearing for Almeida are Jeanette Gonzalez and George Almeida.
Questions? Councilman Madsen.
Mr. President, at the last ABC meeting, this license, after we did some clarification on the application, there was a question from one of the councilmen to the technical language. After actually asking if he had any problem or what he could tell about this license, he said everything else but he left something out until Councilman Jacobs asked him the question, Mr. Langos, do you have any recently currently a problem with this premises? And Mr. Langos can explain at the time that just the day before, the night before, there was a fight. I would like to know what happened to this place. You know,
Do you mind addressing the board, please?
so we really find out what's going on with this premises.
From the last meeting, I received 2 more reports. One was dated October 9th, was reported assault. And then there's another report of a fight on October 16th, according to the that totally just fine.
Okay, so October 9th there was the victim, and October 16th there was a fight, is what you're telling me? Okay. And those are the current charges that we have, or?
No, these are 2 new ones from the last 2 that I gave you. We had a meeting last month.
Okay, can you refresh my memory where were those 2 previous charges that this application is before us tonight?
Yeah, when September 10th, there was a call, the police went on a unruly crowd, and they responded, they wound up locking one male up at that location. And then on September 25th, there was a report of public nuisance at about 1:30. The bar was plagued all night with parking violations, summonses were issued, 100 to 150 people being turned away at the door due to overcrowding. That's what reason the police report. And it also reads at the time the bar let out approximately 300 to 350 people filled the streets, causing 7 to 10 radio cars to be used for traffic. These were the two prior to this, and we have two that have requested to be tracked for this.
Thank you for the information.
Other colleagues have a question?
Yes, Mr.
Councilman Jacobs.
The incident on October 9th where a patrolman injured.
That was a report of assault. One of the patrons claimed she was assaulted, was had her hair pulled, was smashed in her right side of the face with a beer bottle, and she responded to the executive was to make that report.
She went right across the street. And what about on the 16th?
On the 16th, the officers responded on a report of a fight. Upon arrival, they observed 4 irate males drinking and ready in the street without being jumped. The males all seemed extremely intoxicated. One locally service and left the area within minutes of arrival. They then spoke to the staff and requested that the officers stand by as they shut the club down due to the unruly patrons and fear of further altercations or robbery.
So these people were intoxicated?
That's what the police wrote, yes.
Mr. President, I need a legal opinion from the attorney with regards to intoxication in the bar.
Certainly.
Are the bartenders not supposed to stop serving alcoholic beverages to patrons who are intoxicated?
Yes, they should not serve a visibly intoxicated person.
I want to know if this happened, if these people were being served while they were intoxicated.
Well, I can address these incidents individually. With respect to this October 16th incident, these 4 males have become belligerent with each other inside the bar. Newly hired security that had just started the week previously escorted the males outside so that they wouldn't have to disturb any of the other patrons or cause any damage or any physical harm to any other patrons inside the bar. At that point, that's when the officers were driving by, saw that these males were still irate. That's the word that's used in the police report by Officer Heller. And then at that point, they advised security to shut down, which they did. They went inside, spoke to the DJ, made the announcement. By the time the security, head of security that was communicating with the police officers arrived back outside, the police officers had left. So it did not quite occur as depicted in the police report. I must note that capacity for the bar is 102 people at a maximum. It would be impossible to have 300 to 350 people as noted in prior incident reports. There is a bar operating further down in the middle of the block, perhaps. There was a spillover from the other bar, but it's impossible to have 300 people in this one.
Mr. President?
Yes, Councilman. This one.
The counselor gave a good summation of what the detective said, but I want my question answered, counselor. I asked the question, were the 4 people in the bar served alcoholic beverages while they were intoxicated?
Visibly intoxicated? No.
They were not served?
They were not served while
Were
visibly.
you there?
I was not there.
Okay, well, was she there?
Yes.
And were those people being served alcoholic beverages while they were intoxicated in your car?
No, because actually one group of the 4 guys, they came at 12:10, and we closed the bar at 1:30. So the group of 4 guys, they bought a bottle.
They bought what?
A bottle.
So they bought a bottle and they were
For
drinking.
people.
Okay, so you did serve them alcohol.
No, they just got a bottle in the hour and 40 minutes that they were there.
So they bought a bottle and they didn't drink.
Yes, but there were 4 people in there drinking the bottle. Nobody, they never get any other drink. They just bought a bottle.
Right, so they drink the bottle of alcohol.
They didn't finish because the fire started and I took them at the time. I can't tell exactly how long they were because you can tell when the people in half hour or 40 minutes. They were very long.
You mean to tell me a person comes in and buys a bottle of alcohol for $140 or sits at the bar and doesn't drink the alcohol?
4 people were there drinking from the bar. They also gave drinks to another girls. They were there having a good time. An hour after they were there, they started fighting for another guy.
Okay, so they were drinking while you served them the alcohol, they were drinking.
I saw the bar. That's the only one.
Counselor, she's saying it, but now she just won't tell us that they were drinking the alcohol. They were served the alcohol and they were drinking. That's my question.
I think the question at hand, Ms. Gonzalez, is Councilor Jack wants to know if they were served this bottle. When, at the time they were served the bottle, were they physically intoxicated at that time?
They came 12:10 to the bar. They were okay. They just started partying. They bought a bottle.
So they came in not intoxicated.
Not intoxicated, and they bought a bottle.
And they bought the bottle and they became intoxicated off the bottle of alcohol that they bought for you.
If you tell me what is intoxicated, how many drinks, because I can't control how many drinks a person can have from our bottle.
1 hour.
They bought a bottle.
And they drank only 1 hour?
I was in with them. I was watching on the bar. So they put the bottle there. There were like half bottle remaining when I took it out of the club. So
they
I
were
can tell you.
drinking the
Yes.
bottle that you served and they became intoxicated.
When the people go to the bar, they want drinks. I can't say no when they want a bottle.
I'm asking you a question. You haven't answered the question.
I said they came good. They bought a bottle for people. When they left the club, there was like half bottle remaining on the table.
Okay, so they were drinking.
So it was half bottle for people that they were giving drinks to another people.
So they got intoxicated in the bar.
They were drinking. I don't know if they were intoxicated or not.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Jack. Other
Mr. President,
Councilor.
my question tonight is simply, I know that at the last ABC meeting, it didn't go well. I know that there were a lot of concerns that were brought up. And, you know, it's a little disturbing to hear that there were 2 more incidents since the last ABC meeting. So I'm just curious, like, what measures did you take from hearing our concerns last ABC meeting to today to try to prevent things from happening? Because obviously 2 more things occurred since then. So it seems like there's no order or control happening within the establishment. So I just want to know, what measures did you take to try to prevent things from occurring?
Okay, I have been the manager for the class for 2 years, and for the past 2 months. Okay, I have been the manager for 2 years, and in the past 2 months is the only complaint that we have. I want to be very clear. The third complaint about the girl that she got hit with the bottle. First, I don't serve big bottles. I give cups, plastic cups. So in the report said that she doesn't have any physical damage or something that the police can prove that she got hurt in the bottle. So I don't know how you can take that third complaint. The 4 complaints, I made signs on the board that we have capacity for 1 or 2 people. I got new securities in the team, and also I trained people that help me in the bar. You know that the bar have like promoters, or friends, or people that DJs, so I train DJs. I try to change the crowd that is coming to the bar. So, and also I make the bartenders, and I let the bartenders that they have more time with me. So that are the 3 things that I have done. And also, I try to, when the police say close, when I get the reports for overcrowding outside, I have never get any police officer inside my club proving that it's overcrowded over there. Because by myself, I stand at the door, I have a counter, and I count how many people coming there inside. So I know I am responsible inside the club and for the security outside the club. But there is no any report that physical police have been inside county. So.
I know your capacity is 102.
Yes.
On average, how many people you have
I'm sorry? Okay. The best night when it's generally Saturdays, I have like 90 people, 80 people, 85 people. It's not like that I have a number constantly. And the other time I have 50, 40, 3 people, 2 people, so I can't really decide that my visit there is Saturday.
And my last question, I was just going to ask, what role does George Almeida have, like, within it? Like, I know, like, one of the concerns that was brought up at the last ABC meeting is just that he has no experience working in this type of business.
Okay, we are buying the bar. We are buying the bar. So him and me, we are partners, and if everything goes right, we try to buy the license for Mr. Rodriguez. I am the manager, and he's my partner in the contract to get the license. So sometimes he helps me with the promotion. He helps also for security in the club during the night.
I have another Councilman, did you have anything?
Pardon me, I wanted to address specifically one of the incidents reports from overnight.
Well, my first comment is that you're not here as part of this, but you're in fairness to the applicant. That will be coming down the road. But there are two things that we want to do. First of all, I understand that the current owners in Peru, right? Okay. That makes it problematic to hold a disciplinary hearing. You can, correct, Detective? So we're in a stronger position to have owners who are present and can't come to the ABC meeting. So I think that's one thing that speaks in favor of approving this person-to-person transfer. The other thing, colleagues, is we can put some restrictions on the license as part of this person-to-person transfer. But make no mistake about it, these are serious charges that are coming up against the bar, and you're not going to have an easy time with this. So I would just point out to my colleagues that it's in our interest to do the person-to-person transfer. However, if you want to place some restrictions on that, that's a possibility. Councilman Masson?
Yeah, just to go over again, because this was actually reviewed, because we never received the charges. What was this September 10 again? What was the call for, Julie?
In a really crowded, and had one arrest or something.
That was on September 25th. It was a nuisance, right?
Yeah, that was a public nuisance call.
Okay, and then September 10 was a large crowd, apparently over 300 people, is that correct?
What day are you looking at?
September 10th, because of the large crowd that was outside and it became noisy and somebody got hit with a lot of restaurants,
They made an arrest at the corner of one of the patrons.
and then we have two charges, October 9 and October 16. I was reviewing my minutes from the last meeting, Mr. President, and at the time I did alert the applicant on how to take care of the business or call. I recall that. Right. Then we do the same thing. That's why we have the detective is there also to help any applicant or any licensed owner that manage the establishment. After hours is definitely no, and the area that you're in, it's not residential, it's heavily commercial. If I tell you about Elizabeth since February 25th until now, I don't even want to complain, and I happen to call 10 times. I mean, that Attorney General should check into it. But in this case, you're already been alert, and if you don't understand, you have to make sure that your attorney, Bustamante, will explain to the applicant what's happening. Intoxication is not permissible, Elizabeth. It is your responsibility. And I do agree with the councilman. Anybody gets drunk, he gets in a car, they're going to kill somebody else. It could be a councilman gets run over by a car. It could be a mayor, governor, anybody. It's life. we want to protect people's life, and that liability is on your hands. Or your barmaid, they have to be the one to maintain. If you see a person drinks too much, you're gonna say, sir, enough is enough. Just relax, I get you some food. Put some food into your system. And then you say, I have a bottle of water or whatever. Don't sell to make money, because that person's gonna kill somebody, or he or she's gonna kill himself. And I think the Councilman Large is correct on that. You know, you put a bottle there, you gotta make sure someone will say enough is enough. You say, sir, you come back next week, this will be your bottle, put your name on the top. When you come back, you finish it up and you put them on the side. But don't allow them to get drunk and close to whatever. You don't have any previous record because, you know, on this particular application, person to person, you have to learn how to listen and to obey. And we are basically, we are very, I am very present. I'm the ward councilman. You are my ward, and I told you once before, I'll be there. I can be a couple of times. One time you had 6 people, another time you had about a dozen people, another time there was nobody there, and you were closing at 11 o'clock, so I could understand that after the fact. You got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 strikes. When you play baseball, the coach used to teach, 2 strikes, you're out. So, this is the American way. And this should be a lesson to all the bars in the cities, because I would like to renew, but I'd like to put some stipulations.
Please do.
Okay.
transfer.
Okay. So we're going to make a motion to transfer.
Well, Councilman, if you're making the motion, please list the restrictions you'd like to place. Please do. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1, I would like you to close at least 1 hour early instead of 2 o'clock. You close at 1 instead of 3. You gotta close at 2 o'clock. So we're gonna cut you 1 hour from whatever time that we have. Now, make sure that you have security, that you check everybody's ID, and that all your people that are working, they are trained not to serve if they are intoxicated, meaning if they are drunk. If they have enough training, they can barely walk or whatever, you can see one person, okay? As far as the crowd, about 300-400 people, the attorney, I think, specified probably came down from the bar below, down the block or whatever. They had no tags that they came from your bar, so, you know, we don't know actually where they all came out from your place. Your place only holds maybe 100, 150, and if you stand up, maybe the most, 180. And so, 300 report, that might be to be 300, they probably came from the train station. You know, when there's noise, there's a lot of music, and there's commercial, everybody stops. I want to be bothered to see what's going on next. So, in order for this should be a learning lesson. I'm going to put you 3 months stipulation, and then your attorney will pick the effect. Let's say this is September, October, November, December. You have to close 1 hour early. And if you're okay, we don't have to come to charge today at 10 on October 9th and October 16th. When they come in this charge, if you're found guilty, then you have to take consequences of those are the charges. But on this one, for being somebody that being a nuisance to the neighbor or to the police department, they had to call many times, they had to respond 9 to radio cars. You know, those guys are 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, but around 9 minutes to come to your establishment, and they get there and they find out it was only, you know, somebody was drunk and made noise, and closed and ensured everybody out of the bar. They did the right thing. But, you know, you have to be more careful, and if you don't know the law of the ABC, you see with some object, or you talk to me, or you talk to the detective. Life of the people is worth more than a legal license or a big salary that wherever the manager gets. So this is my stipulation, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Councilman Bassett. Can you read the stipulation back? This is a motion to approve a person-to-person transfer. Oh, okay, do I have a second?
The 2 restrictions.
Hold on a second. I'll second. I'll second. Read. This is the motion to approve a person-to-person transfer with the following restrictions.
The 2 restrictions are the matter as referred, closing 1 hour earlier, weeknights at 1 a.m., weekends at 2 a.m. And I'm looking for a 3-month probation ending in December
December 31st?
in which they're come back to the board.
Right. Is that it?
Security on the premises.
And security. I'm sure she asked if she'd be not security. Continue as security, if you have a large crowd, then you have to hire the police. Check with you on when you will have to call for a police officer.
Okay, now understand, these are
The motion is second. Discussion.
okay, discussion.
Yes, Mr.
Councilman Jacks.
Mr. President, I will not support this application, once again, for the following reasons. I know the applicant is prepared probably to purchase this license, and is probably going to pay a great deal of money for it. However, I don't believe that the restrictions at this time will stop the problems from occurring that are going to occur when she finally does get the license. And I don't see how we can, as a body, allow this to happen, allow her to get the license, and then in good conscience bring her back in here and give her 10 days, or 20 days, or 300 days, or 400 days, or take the license away from her. She's clearly having a difficult time, and so is the gentleman having a difficult time controlling the crowd. People are getting hurt there. The public safety people, the police officers that are going there, they're putting and risking their lives out there. You never know what's going to happen. Someone pulls a knife, someone gets a throat slash. We've had this happen before here in Elizabeth. The sadder thing is that I listened to the detective's talk, and he tells me that there were 4, 6, 8 SWAT cars there. So that means if there's 12 SWAT cars out on the road at that time in the morning, there's only 4 cars covering the rest of the city. And I think it's a very terrible situation that we're gonna have here. She seems like a very nice person, and so does the gentleman, but the experience that they have and what's going on is not going to work, and I'm not going to support the application.
Thank you very much, Councilman Jacks. Other comments? Roll call.
Councilmember Jacks.
No.
Councilmember Sedano.
Aye.
Councilmember Cuomo.
Aye.
Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President Lee.
Aye. Let me explain something to you. We need to have somebody here to bring in from this living room, and that is the two of you. I'm telling you that these restrictions that we placed on tonight have nothing to do with the disciplinary hearing that the police department will be bringing forward. So, if I were you, I would try to understand you're through a very difficult period ahead, because this board takes very seriously violations of the law that jeopardize citizens, jeopardize police officers. So you can expect a fair hearing, but you can expect a full hearing, and we look forward to working with you in the coming months on this situation, because it's unacceptable for these incidents to continue to happen. Okay? Thank you very much. Next item.
Thank you.
Next order of business, renewal of plenary retail consumption license for the year beginning July 1, 2011, expiring June 3, 2012. Applications and fees for renewal of plenary retail consumption licenses filed with City Council for consideration and approval for renewal of the license year beginning July 1, 2011, expiring June 3, 2012. Licensees have paid for the 2011-2012 annual fees, and tax clearance certificates were received. List follows for number 33 licenses. Any conditions imposed for any of the licenses during the 2010-2011 license term should remain the same for the 2011-2012 license term. Licensee number 2004-33-153-008, Garrett Incorporated, 10-12 South Broad Street, inactive. Motion?
Motion, Mr. President.
Councilman Massa, second.
Second.
Councilman Sedano, discussion?
Councilmember Sedan.
Aye.
Councilmember Bowman. Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President.
Aye. Passes. Renewal license for 2011-2012 license terms for a cash bill holder plenary retail consumption license number 2004-33-19-006, city license number C-085. This license is located at 114 East Jersey Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Ceased to exist on June 30th, 2011. We have received special ruling from the Director of ABC for relief pursuant to NJSA 33:1-12:18 to issue a new license. Licensee has paid the annual fees. Tax clearance certificate was received for this term. Affidavit of publication was received and is now eligible for renewal for the 2011-2012 license term. Motion. Motion. Councilman Gomez, second by Councilman Mazza. Discussion? Roll call.
Councilmember Jarrett.
Aye.
Councilmember Sedan.
Aye.
Councilmember Bowman. Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President King.
Aye. Passes. Next order of business, renewal of inactive licenses for the 2011-2012 license term. Renewal of Sierra's Riverside Inn Incorporated inactive retail consumption license number 2004-33-219-004. City license number C-114, located at 94 Front Street. And Family and Friends Wines and Liquors Incorporated inactive retail distribution license number 2004-44-119-007. City license number C-D27, cited at 859 Elizabeth Avenue, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Licensees have paid the 2011-2012 annual fees and tax clearance certificates were received. Special rulings received from the Director of ABC pursuant to NJSA 33:1-12.39, relief for the 2011-2012 license term. Motion?
Motion, Mr. President.
Councilman Goldman, second. Second. Councilman Mazza. Discussion.
859 Elizabeth Avenue, Mr. President. Currently, for the record, it's a flower shop, so we are renewing this license according to the state notification. But, this place is no place to open.
You're both inactive licenses.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Other comments? Roll call.
Councilmember Jarrett. Councilmember Sedan.
Aye.
Councilmember Bowman. Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President King.
Aye, passes. This is next order of business. This is letter hearing for Salsa Corporation trading as Bocamongo. Municipal Board of Alcohol and Beverage versus Salsa Corporation trading as Bocamongo.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir. This is being named as the record.
Samuel and Ryan Harvey, Ryan and attorney for Salsa. My right is Arn Bogart, who is the principal of 100% ship.
I spoke with Mr. Ryken about the charge, which is a municipal ordinance violation by allowing someone to stay past the closing hour. The non-law plea for the record, it's a 10-day suspension for the first offense with Mr. Bogart, with a 2-day credit, so it'll be 8 days. We would not oppose him buying out the times to the closing.
Questions?
Someone needs to make a motion.
Motion.
make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Councilman Mazza, second.
A second.
Councilman Bowman. Discussion.
So,
Councilman Bowman, yes.
He's going to buy back the time.
yes. It'll be 8 days, he'll have to make application to the state to buy out.
Buy the times. Okay. He has to reach that.
Yes, that's correct, Mr. President.
Any other
Mr. President, I just wanted to know a little bit more detail about the incident itself. I know after closing, they were there.
Yeah, it just took them a while to get people out. They didn't get out until 3:30, according to the police report. And it's still a violation. It's a minimum violation we can give is what we have given him, so.
Thank you.
Other comments? Roll call.
Councilmember Jacobs.
Abstain.
Councilmember Zedani.
Aye.
Councilmember Baldwin. Aye. Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President Lee.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Next order of business, old business, none, new business, none.
Yes, Mr. President.
Councilman Jacobs.
Mr. President, with regards to the application for Blue Sky, what penalties is the original owner going to face? Is he going to face any penalty at all? Does this carry over? In other words, all of these things happen prior to the transfer.
That's correct.
So none of it is going to,
Well, we could proceed on a basket of violations because when she bought it, she violated the violation.
oh, she does.
It's still pending.
But Councilman, I appreciate your comments earlier. I just want to make it clear to them that they're not going to get, that they're going to have a tough challenge facing here.
Mr. President, listen.
Yeah.
And I have all the respect for all my council members. If this were Westfield or Scotch Plains or Glen Gardner or someplace else, this license would not be transferred. This is a major mistake. We're giving this young lady, she's a very nice person. She appears to be a nice person, and so does the gentleman. They appear to be very nice people, but we just transferred the license, and we are giving them a license, and they're purchasing it, spending the money, knowing full well that these restrictions they're going to violate immediately, and they're going to be back in here. And what do we do then? Do we take the license away from this person? And how many of these police officers here are going to be hurt at the same time? How many more cars are going to be sent over? This shouldn't happen.
Thank you, Councilman. Other comments?